safe, this ladder?
Sorry?
Is this ladder safe?
Yeah, it is now. So you've got a light in the middle here.
How can I get up there?
You can come up the other way.
Oh,
Probably,
shall I come
yeah,
up?
come up that way, that'd be best
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
I'll go back down.
Because this is round the wrong way.
You got a ladder inside? Crossover with Pete. It is scorching here. It's 40 degrees, has been for the last 3 days, and looks like it's going to be for the next several days. I'm just going up to the hayloft. Remember, we cleared the hayloft out with Mandy and Mark. And Ted and Pete have been doing some work. Can you just take the camera from me, baby? Just make it a bit safer for me to come
I've
up.
fallen through the floor again.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, nice hole there, look. Just show that on the camera.
Oh, you
Yeah.
alright? Did you hurt yourself?
No, not at all. But it just tightens one's nether regions.
What have you been up to? You've been up here all day. What have you been up to?
So you've got 3 lights. We've got 3 strip
God,
lights.
do you know, I
in
didn't
the
even
middle.
notice the lights.
No, because you don't. It's not that room, is it? It's
Yeah.
you know. So we haven't done anything on that side and anything on this little bit because it was just easier to run these in here. So without trying to suspend stuff from the ceiling and all that, I've just run some bits of cable. Pete's put a multitude of junction boxes in. So anything else we want to do, we should just run it into a junction box. We've got a junction box on there. We've got now we've got a light switch.
Oh yeah, cool.
A light switch.
That's good.
Yeah, so that's
Do you
you
want
don't
to-
have to go. You don't have to go down and flick the switch on the fuse boards like we've done before. And you've got a double socket there, double
Oh,
socket on
yeah.
that side. Which again, we've run a junction box in. So if we need anything else, we can run off of those sockets to this area. But it's all nicely done, but temporary.
So do you want
Yeah.
to explain why you've been doing this up here?
Why? Because it is such a usable space and I need somewhere to make a noise. So yeah, I'm going to make a noise up here. We're also thinking maybe we'll put the laser engraver up here because it's a relatively clean space. It needs a good clean up, hoover up and all that because it's obviously had years of dust. But we're also going to make it into a nice big storage area for all Lisa's fabric and everything like that.
Cool.
But what I want to do...
Just be careful, you're
yeah,
stepping
what
very
I want
close
to do...
that hole again.
Yeah, and also this is a little bit more spongy than I thought it was.
Yeah, I could feel it under my feet.
Yeah, and when Pete was walking across it, because, you know, Pete's such a big lad, isn't he? It was all
Nothing of him,
bouncing
yeah.
and everything, and ain't nothing of him. Yeah, so from that point of view, I think eventually we'll want to do something, maybe just this, run these boards across, then we've got a whole lovely floor.
Yeah.
And it'll be so usable.
What I think is so funny is that we call this a clean space.
What's wrong with it? Nothing wrong with it.
This, this to us is a clean space.
Well, it's not got any sawdust in it yet.
No.
And it's not got any well, it's got quite a lot of dust in it, but yeah, so it's cool.
Okay.
Done.
Brilliant. So you're all done?
We're all finished with that. Yeah, that's it. It's so hot. It's so hot, and
It is.
it's probably in some ways nicer to be up here because it's not in direct sunlight. But as soon as you do anything, you're dripping.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look, you can see me top.
Yes.
Shows me fripping my bits off quite well.
Okay, so
I think Mr.
Here he comes.
Mr. Hoare deserves a pig's ear. He's done blinding.
I only come here for some sugar.
I only wanted to borrow a bowl of sugar.
Yeah, Pete, while you're here, mate. Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. Are we going to have a chance to get the drone back up, or do you think it's too sunny
Up
to...
to him.
I'm happy. Yeah, we'll give it a go. If
Yeah.
Do you want to explain the situation?
Right, the situation is that a couple of days ago, while doing a particularly tricky manoeuvre, we landed our drone in one of the big trees inland.
Now, the funniest thing about this is the fact that 2 days before this happened, Kirsten and Rob emailed us to see how we were getting on. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And what did he say in that email?
I can't remember.
He said, have you put it in a tree yet?
So it's his fault.
And-
Rob, it's your fault.
And I went back to him and put, no, not yet. And so, yeah, so Rob...
You see, the thing is that, you know, I love to take the blame for this, but I really can't, because it's a joint effort. We were doing really well. We were doing some nice shots. Lisa was directing, I was flying, and then she said, let's do this, but let's do it again. Let's do it a longer distance. She made the call, I was flying it. So it's a proper joint effort.
So...
But the reason, what we tried to do is we tried to have a look, see if we could do with a pair of binoculars. Pete brought some binoculars. We're trying to look, see if we could just spy the thing in the tree. We can't. So Pete's got his drone here. We're going to put his drone up, have a look around the tree, see if we can spot this thing, because it's really annoying that we can't see it, because until we can find exactly where it is, we can't formulate a way to get it down. And there's got to be a way to get it down.
Because we need it.
Because it's an integral part of our show these days.
Chainsaw.
Yes.
Chainsaw,
so, Pete,
yeah.
So let me just tell you why the dear man has said chainsaw is because his plan is to chop tree down.
Yeah.
Do you
When
need
it's on the floor, it's only there.
Pete, just watch that hole, because now
Yeah.
you're standing right by it.
Well, he's desperate to go down it.
we've
He
tested
feels
that one.
he's got a bit of FOMO. He's been left out.
Yeah.
You're the only one that ain't gone
Yeah,
down
he's
the
not
hole.
going down the hole
You
yet.
did earlier, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to show you now the footage that we was getting when the tree got stuck. No, when the drone got stuck.
Stuck in the drone. That's the way it happened. That's the way it happened.
When the drone got stuck in the tree. Look at this. So there you go. The drone's in the tree. We think we know what tree. It's extremely high up. How high do you think those trees are?
Well, we put the thing up earlier, and I think you're probably looking at about 12 or 13 metres high.
Whew.
So that's nearly 40 feet.
So we've tried with binoculars. The guys have been looking through binoculars and just to see if they could see whereabouts it is in one of those trees. We think it's the one on the right, but we're really not sure.
This is a real long shot. Borrowed some binoculars, and I just want to see if I can locate where the drone is. I don't, you know, this is the first stage of seeing. I think it's in the top of these. I think they're Serbian spruce trees. Somebody said to me they were Serbian spruce trees, and we do believe that it's in the top of one of these. So just the idea of locating it. I've got my mate Pete down there with a pair of binoculars as well. He's going to be having a look. But then Pete's got a drone. So what we do is put Pete's drone up and see if we can properly locate it. After we've done that, then we've got the problem of trying to get it back. My thought with it would have been in the one on the right. Looking at the trajectory, I can't see anything from that.
And then we had one go with the drone, put the drone up and had a go with it.
So Pete has very kindly brought his drone over, which he hasn't flown for a long time.
About
So-
4 years.
There you go. And we're going to put that up, and the idea is just to locate. If we can locate ours, then at least we can formulate some kind of plan as to get it down.
We just don't want 2 drones in a tree.
That will be the ideal situation, is not to have 2 drones in the tree. But then at least they keep each other company.
What I can do, which way is it going to go?
You think it was the right one?
Be careful. Alright. And we're going to go up a bit more.
We couldn't find it. The drone ran out of battery, so we thought, right, we'll get on with the electrics up here and we'll go and have another go. So we're going to go and have another go now. If we can't find it with Pete's drone to see where it is, then what we're going to have to do is get a friend with a cherry picker.
So what I planned, that I think is a really, really good idea, is that we call the French military, who've got military drones, probably with little grabbers on them. Or we could get one in to drone strike the tree out of the ground.
Do you think if we said to them, like, do you know who we are?
Yeah, do you know who we are? Oh look, he's such a perfectionist. He's noticed that there's some cable ties with their tails hanging out. So he's gone up there and chopped them down. Don't you love him? Don't you love him to bits? Don't you love his arm? Look at him, look. He can't handle it. I know so many people like this. And can I just say...
Is that Debbie's influence on you?
No.
No, that's you. That's all you.
So Pete's wired this in for me, which is absolutely brilliant, because Pete understands the electrics better than I do. But I just want to direct this to my dear friend Steve Harris. The light switch, Steve. Just have a look at this. It goes the wrong way. Just for you, mate.
Does it? What do you mean it goes the wrong way?
Well, that switch is off. That switch is on.
Oh, yeah.
That switch is off. That switch is on. And it drives him mad. Now, do you know that that's... American light switches do that?
Do they?
Yeah. Yeah, so obviously Steve's working for the Americans, isn't it? Right? Pete's working for the Americans. No, he does that. I did that. I had that light switch downstairs, and it went the other way. And it drove Steve mad.
Can we put something over that hole? Because I'm just really concerned that somebody is going to go down it. And we've got another hole here.
Yeah, I'm going to get another board.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Down and try and retrieve the drone.
Yes.
With the drone.
With the drone.
And Tony and Sarah are guests who have just turned up. Tony's got his drone, so if we get Pete stuck in the tree, Tony will get his drone out.
And we'll get stuck there, get stuck in the tree. Oh, has he got his drone with him?
Yeah.
Blinded.
Okay.
Right, so we're coming directly in them with stones, right over the top of the silk tree. This is after collision.
So it's not deep in there, is it?
It don't look like it's sitting on the outside, does it?
Yeah.
So it's hit the... Because it's so delicate, so light, so it's got no weight to bring it down.
Here somewhere, can it?
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. So I reckon...
Right hand side.
Like you say, right hand side, there's
the trunk up.
There's the big trunk. The trunk does do this.
Yeah.
So... We're going to have a look.
Yeah, very nice.
So, we had a look at Pete's footage. He couldn't see it, but he's taken it home, and eagle-eyed Deb thinks she spotted it. However, in the meantime, we had a couple of guests who came, funnily enough, with a drone, and Tony, thanks Tony, put his drone up, and he's located it around about 8 metres up in the air. I think I've got a plan.
What are you doing?
I think I've got an idea. So, this, as you will know from old, is 100mm waste pipe. And it comes in 4 metre lengths. So 2 of them is 8 metres. And our drone, according to Tony, is 7.8 metres up. So, me on the other end of this, with this in the tree, trying to knock it out. That's my idea. And I haven't really thought about it beyond that bit.
Okay.
So I think we'll take it down there and have a look and see if we can do something about it. I thought I'd have to do this again.
This side, but forward a bit. That's it, up there. No. To the right, forward, up.
There it is.
Where?
I've got it. There.
Yes. Oh my God, you see it, I see it, I see it. You just had it. Yep, 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 yep.
Yep, that's it. Oh, shit.
Where? Where? Have you got it?
Watch it.
Watch out. Bless.
Yay! Right,
Oh,
if
we
it is
got
broken,
it, we got
listen
it.
to me. Please don't be broken. Just be. No, it's broken. It's broken. Yeah, it's broken
Oh.
on the same place. Oh, actually, it's broken in the same place it was broken before. Right, okay, that's that. That's gone around. So that's the, yeah. So the gimbal's all right. Yeah, because that, it's all right now. It's just that. But I think what would be a good idea is to, because what's happened here is just what happened before. So that glue joint that I did, which is there like that, that's what it needs to be. And then it seems to be in relatively good nick.
Considering what it's gone through.
Well, we got it anyway. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. We got it. Oh, I'm pleased about that. Just the fact that we can now at least send it away
And get it mended.
and get it mended. Let's do that.
So that is how you find your drone.
You find your drone.
So we tried with binoculars, we tried with Pete's drone, we tried with Tony's drone, and then with a big load of plumbing pipe.
We tried with 100mm waste pipe, 8 metres of 100mm waste pipe, and brute force and ignorance.
We've got
And
a
somebody
drone.
going, "Can I help you? Can I hold something?" I love you so much. I do. No!
So, drone's found.
Do you know?
For another day.
I'm quite amazed I didn't lose my rag.